Making a talk show.
Talk show about what?
The city.
The guy is about to run out of that store.
Oh, I should tell a joke.
Thank you.
Stay safe and healthy.
Hello folks, and welcome to the pilot of How Are You Doing Right Now, the People's Talk Show. I'm your host, Julian Shapiro-Barnum. Let me tell you a little bit about what we're trying to do here. We want to take the talk show format and flip it on its head. The traditional studio talk show only interviews people who already have established public voices. The whole point of How Are You Doing Right Now is to show that that platform can serve more than just these select few. I mean, we are out here on the street interviewing real people. We want to hear about their joy, about their anger. We want to hear their stories. I mean, this is the People's Talk Show, folks. We want to amplify the voices of local communities and show just how powerful they are. Because honestly, now more than ever, the voice of the public needs to be heard and legitimized, because so clearly we want and need for things to change. So let's hear their voices. I also do want to address the pandemic-shaped elephant in the room. We are doing our best to accommodate and be safe. We are giving our guests hand sanitizer and masks, and we are also shooting with a reduced crew. I also want to give a quick thank you to Here Art Center for providing us with a tremendous amount of support, as well as We're Fluid Makeup, which gave us a lot of lip gloss, and also makes makeup for people of all skin tones and gender identities. All right, let's get this thing going. We are here on the corner of Union and 5th, and we are asking Park Slope the very important question: how are you doing right now?
Let it be known.
We are here with Cheyenne on How Are You Doing Right Now, the People's Talk Show. Cheyenne, how are you doing right now?
I am doing amazing. I got nice drinks on Fifth Avenue.
Yeah?
It's my day off.
Oh.
What can I complain about?
What can you complain about?
What?
So, we've clearly been inside for a really long time.
Well, honey, you've been inside.
Oh,
I've been still working.
You've been
okay?
working.
Listen, I've still been working.
so you've been driving.
Every single day, I've been going to work and making it happen. But I'm not complaining, you know.
Wow.
I know that there's a lot of people that couldn't
Yeah.
get that opportunity to actually make it work.
So you've been like out working.
Yeah.
What's that been like?
Honestly, it's just been a lot of essentials.
Yeah.
It's a lot of us outside. It's Con Edison, it's nurses, doctors,
Yeah.
bus operators. It's just the people who honestly make the city continue.
Yeah.
It's even fast food. Oh,
Yeah.
he playing stuff. That's the summer for you in Brooklyn. Okay, motorcycles.
The part of being on the street is you never know when sounds are gonna go by.
New York City never stops. Where's the camera? Let it know. And don't stop, honey. New York City does not stop.
Never stops.
Never. It's gonna keep going.
Let me ask you a question. At 7 o'clock, people clap.
Yes.
For you.
Right. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's a beautiful feeling to have people appreciate you.
Yeah.
But I really have not witnessed it.
You have not witnessed the clapping?
I really am not gonna honestly. I have not witnessed.
It's the best.
I have not seen it once.
Yeah, New York's actually been pretty amazing right now. I feel like now more than ever, we are seeing this beautiful sense of community. It is like, look, we are
really good.
together
We're
and
here,
making a change.
And we want to be heard and we want to
Yeah.
be seen, and I love it. Somebody please call the district attorneys. Please let it be known that Breonna Taylor's murderers need to be seen
Yes,
and
we need-
acknowledged. Like, come on, let's go. Justice, it needs to be happening right now. But no, you know why? It's because people are tired.
Yeah.
People are tired of seeing innocent.
Yeah.
People are tired of seeing their own people. People are tired. They're just tired of seeing these things happen to our community.
Mhm.
So it's time to stand up. I mean, it's the past reiterating itself.
Yeah. Over
We
and
have
over.
to do it.
So Cheyenne, we have 3 cameras right here. We have
Which
mics.
one you want me to be
What
on?
is, if you could like give, what's something that you feel like you need people to hear right now?
I feel like people need to find a purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Find a purpose, and when you speak, when you protest, when you go into your jobs and you feel something isn't right, find something to speak on. If
Yeah.
you don't think that it's not right, then speak on it. We're gonna keep on allowing these things to keep on happening years and years and years, and then it's just gonna die down, and we're gonna allow the same
So we got to
excuse
keep
my
it
language,
going.
bullshit to go down. We gotta keep it going.
We have to.
And then last but not least, listen, this quarantine taught all of us to live our best lives, okay? So when they open up Mexico and Cuba and everywhere,
We're going to party.
go travel. Live your best life.
Can I come with you?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready. If everybody's ready, we're gonna go to group discount. Let's go. I'm so ready to live my best life because I feel like everyone in New York City and any city, major city, we all work, and stop allowing the work to take over you. Just go and live your best life because you only have one. Last one. Respect others. It doesn't matter. It don't matter. I don't care who or what. Respect how you want to be treated.
Yes.
That's it. Just respect everyone the same way you want to be treated. That is it. That is it. Now I'm done.
Cheyenne, you're amazing.
Let's
All
go,
right.
child.
And that's a wrap
Back
on
with Corona.
Cheyenne. My love. Thank you so much. That was
Thank
so
you.
wonderful. Thank you.
You're great. I appreciate it.
We are so lucky to be joined tonight by Kyra Tantao. She is a queer Latina rocker, writer, actor, creator. She is also the front woman to the punk band Monica Bang. Kyra, thank you so much for coming. Take it away.
What would I say to you if you were real? Thanks for making me feel so cool. I like it when you wear the colored gold, and I'll buy you a new home. I don't mind, I'll ask my mom to pay. You taste best with a cold beer, but all I've got is a warm beer. All I've got is a warm beer. All I've got is a warm beer. You only talk when you're outside. All my friends are upstairs, but I don't mind. You keep me warm. I don't want you. I don't need you. I don't feel anything. I don't want you. I don't need you. I don't feel anything. I don't want you. I don't need you. I don't feel anything. I don't wanna run outside at 4 a.m. or 4 p.m. when I could have caught my train, but I'm stuck here in the rain. My hands are peeking out of pockets back against the wall, but I hope you come outside. What would happen if we lived until we reached the end of this whole life? But you just asked on me. Please, sir, do not ask on me. Could not reach the end, so there is no point in trying. So would you like a warm beer? Sorry, there's no cold beer. What would I say to you if you were real? Thanks for coming. Now can you go? I don't want you. I don't need you. I don't feel anything. I don't want you. I don't need you. I don't feel anything. I don't want you. I don't need you. I don't feel anything.
Thank you.
I gotta ask you the titular question. How are you doing right now? What's going on?
I'm doing okay, Julian. I'm doing all right.
Okay.
So everything's kind of up in
It's
the
up
air
there.
right now.
Can you tell me a little bit about more who you work for? A little bit more about who you
Yeah,
work for?
so Eliza Orleans is a candidate for Manhattan District Attorney running on a bold decarceral platform
Amazing.
to not only decarcerate the current population of Rikers Island and the other jails in New York.
These institutions are doing nothing for COVID.
I mean, absolutely nothing. And in fact, not only doing nothing, but accelerating the rate at which they're perpetrating harm in our city. I mean, people would tell, for example, inmates in Rikers and other carceral institutions, you know, you should be distancing yourself by sleeping head to toe in your jail cells. It's like, how is that actually helping people that are in these institutions? It doesn't make sense. Like, when you think about cash bail, for example, the fact that people are being literally left in with bail of a couple $1,000s that might as well be $5 million to their family, because they simply can't pay it. We're literally charging people for them to die in our carceral institutions. It's ridiculous when you think about it that way. It's absurd.
So how can we go about changing this? Like, how can we get rid of this type of prison system? So
there are certain, and this is just coming in from an electoral standpoint, because organizing and the grassroots movement and protests are extremely important, of course. There are certain pressure points in the system that make it very easy to affect change quickly. One of those is the DA. Because of the kind of disproportionate power they have over prosecution, Eliza likes to say that police can bring you to the doors of the precinct, but the DA decides how you're charged.
So if we change that.
Exactly. Then so much change unilaterally. You know, it's hard to change the systems that are intertwined with that criminal justice system, education, healthcare. You can probably think of a million. But charging someone, keeping them in prison for 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, whatever, affects their life tremendously. If we can stop the buck there, it changes so much immediately.
So we've been talking about a lot of like important issues right now. If there's one, you know, we have this platform right now. If there's like one thing that you really want people to hear, or you feel like people aren't hearing right now, could you pinpoint something like that?
So, you know, for me personally, and I'm not speaking on behalf of my candidate, but abolition is always the horizon. And so that's kind of how I think about those issues. Wherever we can structurally decarcerate and create power for those who have been dispossessed, that's what would like to do, you know?
And what can we say? I'm with you on this abolition thing all the way in many ways, but a lot of people, I think, feel like, okay, then what? What do you say to those people?
I've had a lot of these conversations, obviously. The best thing of what I would tell people when they have these kind of conversations is to invite another person to have that discussion with them, right? When you think about, for example, violence or harm being perpetrated in a community, it's not some isolated thing that exists out there. It's something that happens to me or you or to whoever, to someone we meet on the street. When you're talking to people, you know, affected by homelessness, affected by poverty, affected by, you know, substance abuse issues, they can imagine so much more vividly, so much better what the alternatives are, what they might need in order to have a system that works for them. You know, what actually is the issue? How can we actually bring people together to create communities?
Brendan, this was an amazing interview.
I
really feel lucky to have been able to
So nice to meet you.
All right, folks, that brings us to the end of How Are You Doing Right Now? I just want to thank you so much for watching and giving us a chance. We're really trying to create something new and radical and positive here. I'm going to throw our email here at the bottom of the screen. You can reach out if you have any suggestions, ideas, or questions. Good night, folks. Thank you for watching.